2030, I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Use my rapping so you all can see the hazards. Plus entertainment where many are brainless. We cultivated the lost art of study and I brought a buddy. Automator, harder slayer, fascinating combination. Cyber warlords are activating abominations. Harmonation with hatred, we ain't with that. We high-tech archaeologists searching for knickknacks. Composing musical stem packs that impacts the soul. Crack the mold of what you think you rapping for. I used to be a mad soldier, but I didn't respect orders. I had to step forward, tell them this ain't for us. Living in a post-apocalyptic world, morbid and horrid. The secrets of the past, they hoarded. Now we just boarded on our futuristic spacecraft. No mistakes, black, it's our music we must take back. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator.
Terrific. I am dramatic. I am exhausted. I am ecstatic. You are iconic. You are plastic. You're feministic. You are so mystic. We are terrific. I am dramatic. I am exotic. I am ecstatic.
What's up, guys? Anyway.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, Forklift? What's up, Rush? How are you? What's up, Vilify? What's up, Zork? How are you doing? And what's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Didn't Care? What's up, Dimples? What's up, Bo Idop? I hope you're all having a good evening. We're back here to watch another episode of the Machete Bowl. And tonight's Machete Bowl is going to be about Shanny. Again, Shanny is doing terrible, terrible things to her children because they don't want to talk to her anymore. So earlier this morning, she went live to say that somehow her older son, William, is doing PDF stuff. He's a predator, and he's somehow attacking the younger son, Ethan, or some ridiculous thing. So she said she's gonna call CPS on William, and then she made a nice long stream calling William a predator, like all the commentary channels are, or some ridiculous shit. It's terrible about her own fucking son. So we're gonna watch the videos. This is just a selection of her melting down over and over the past day or so. She's just been completely melting down. So this is just a selection of the videos, but we're gonna watch it because this stuff I thought was pretty fucking irredeemable. To be saying this horrible shit about her own son. So we'll start with the first video. It was titled, "William, your brother is a minor, and I'm calling CPS on you." What a horrible person. Like, what an actual horror. This is her son. Anyways, let's see what she's saying.
My fucking patience with you.
Again, all because he doesn't want to talk to her anymore. Because her and him are having a fight. And he doesn't want to talk to her anymore. So, like the manipulative, horrible person she is, she's trying to pull at every string she can get, including trying to call CPS on her own child. Horrible woman.
Your fucking abusive attitude. I just found the fuck out that you've been putting your minor fucking brother on the internet and manipulating him.
unlike her who only, like, treated those kids terribly when they were in her care as a mother. She did disgusting things in front of them with Jason. She had no shame about it. She made them sit there and starve. She locked them in their room because she wanted to stream. But no. Her son William is the real monster here, guys. Yeah.
I'm calling CPS on you, William, for abuse of your brother.
We have a Rumble rant from Bo Ida. He says, Shanny, get your oxygen tank. Yeah, she needs it. Puffing those cigarettes is not good for her voice, apparently. Puffing the world's cheapest, disgusting cigarettes.
Your brother is a minor, and you're putting him on the internet. After you repeatedly know how bad it is to put minors on the internet like that. Are you putting my son out there so you can...
I mean, she didn't she out William as gay before he even told the world? And she's actually sitting there and be like, don't you put my children on... You put your own children on the internet. Remember how you used to stream all the time pretending you were fucking famous? You put your own children on the goddamn internet. She's such an actual monster, guys.
Have him be threatened by these predators? I have just said several times that these people that you're associating with is predators, and now you're putting your brother out there like that to these people? I'm calling CPS on you, William, because you're abusing your brother like this.
This is horrible. I mean, she's literally doing it, like, publicly, like having a meltdown, like family business, and putting it online. And then she's saying her child is the bad guy. This is the type of shit that you keep to yourself. This is the type of stuff that you don't air out to the world. But no, Shanny thinks this is a good idea.
You're abusing your brother like this for fucking internet clout. Now, right now, I'm gonna call your foster care mother and let her know over the bullshit that you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, that is why. I mean, she's mad that he's getting attention and telling his story and making her look horrible. So, like the monster she is, she's trying to do everything she can to make him shut up. Manipulative, horrible woman she is. Alright, that was a short one. I just wanted to show that, get that out of the way. And then she came live again later that day. Or this is like 6 a.m. she was doing this stuff. Terrible. She's up all night threatening her son, saying, I'm gonna call CPS on you because you're not doing what I want. Like, what an actual horrible person. Sorry, another one on Rumble from Bo Ida. She sounds like one of those videos where you take every inhale and stick it together for one long video. Yes, it does. She does sound like that. She actually does. Anyway, so she then came back for another video. This was longer. This is about a half hour long. This will be the meat of the show. She says, the title was, I am ashamed of you. Again, talking about her own child. And she put that out on the internet for everyone in the world to see. A video titled, I am ashamed of you, directed at her son. And she wonders why the children want nothing to do with her, guys. I'm ashamed of you. Look at her.
No. Goddamn.
And if it wasn't bad enough, she made a bunch of lives today blaming all these terrible, horrible actions on her mental disorders. So she can completely take any responsibility off her hands. It was her mental disorders that were making her act like this, guys. No one can have a problem with her. It was her mental You gotta love Shanny despite the fact that she did this horrible shit. It's unbelievable.
I can't fucking talk. And I have something really important to say.
She's never had anything important to say in her life. She never had anything more to say. And I think, she's trying to act like her voice, she can't speak because her voice is hoarse from talking so much. But she does this all the time. There's no way it's actually hoarse from talking too much. I think she's been smoking something illegal. I think she's been up all day for 2 days smoking something illegal. And that's why her voice is hoarse. Yeah.
I wish I had your voice.
I know.
I don't know why, William. You're bringing your brother around a bunch of fucking...
Because, like, notice it's not just her vocal cords are hoarse. She can barely get a breath in. She's struggling to breathe as she speaks, which sounds to me like her lungs are a little bit sore. You know, her lungs are a little bit sore from doing something she probably should have been doing. But, you know, that's just speculation.
Predators. But now, things are starting to make sense. I have been in denial about it for a very long time, but now I believe Jason.
Oh good. This was an idea of Jason's, because Jason is a smart man who always has great ideas. So Jason prompted this idea to start saying disgusting things about your own children. Amazing. Mother of the year, guys. Mother of the year.
About what he saw, what you were doing to your brother upstairs.
I was never gonna...
The very fact that you're bringing your brother around predators, knowing they're predators. I am ashamed to be your mother that you would do that to your autistic brother.
It is 1,000% just horrifying and disgusting that she would say that about her own child, just because he doesn't want to talk to her anymore. Rev comes up with this idea. This was a good idea, huh? Not only to do this, to say this, but to say it publicly on the internet. So whether it's true or not, everyone is going to remember that his own mother said this about him. This is a good idea, Shanny. This is what a responsible, loving mother does to their child.
After I told you to protect him, I knew Zachary was hiding shit about you.
Yeah, me too.
I've been in denial for the longest time. I remember I was supposed to be sleeping, but I remember you crawled on top of your brother and he said, "Stop it, William. I hate it when you do that shit. I hate it when you do that to me."
This is absolutely disgusting. If it was true, she shouldn't be having this conversation with the internet. If it's not true, she should never be saying this. Ever at all. This is disgusting that a mother would be saying this about her own child online in public. It's beyond the pale that she would think this is a good idea. She is a horrible, horrible woman.
I didn't know what that meant, but I do now. And it's disgusting. Jason was right, and you lied to me a long time ago over this shit.
And I'm sure that Jason was telling the absolute truth. I mean, Jason isn't a known liar who makes up bullshit all the time to get people to do what he wants them to do. I'm sure Jason was telling the absolute truth, not trying to tell you something that would get you incensed and do something stupid because they think it'll help him to drive a wedge between you and your children, as he's done your entire fucking relationship. No, I'm sure Jason is totally just telling the truth here.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This needs to come out. This needs to come out. And I don't care if you hate me. Because I don't want to suck.
He already hated you before this. This is not going to help him. This is not going to help him not hate you. He already hated you before this. I can't see him ever wanting anything to do with you after you did this. After you did this right here, I can't see your child ever even giving you a chance to make it up to him after this stuff.
Like you, who would manipulate everyone in the house, cause everyone to fucking fight, all to hide your fucking disgusting deeds. You're not my son.
Oh, did he get it? Did he get struck? Did he get struck? Interesting. Good, good. Cry about it more. He's an idiot.
You're right, I'm not a mother. You're not my son. Cause no son of mine would act like this. No son of mine would hurt his little brother like this. And put a minor on the internet like this. Does your foster mother know this? Because she's gonna find out about everything, how you're putting your brother on the internet to predators. You're an adult. You could do
No,
it.
this is just disgusting behavior. This is disgusting behavior. Even from someone like Shanny, this is like beyond the pale. This is beyond the pale. You would think even someone like Shanny would know better than to say some shit like this publicly about her own child. But it just shows there is no level of being a horrible person that Shanny will not reach for, as long as she thinks it's gonna make her look good in everyone's eyes. She's a horrible, horrible person.
Whatever the fuck you want. But to go to predators and have your brother on to talk to predators, knowing they're predators, unforgivable. Just unbelievably unforgivable. How do I know this? Because I have had a bunch of people write me telling me what you've been doing behind my back for months.
Her son.
Are these trusted sources, though? You know? Yes? Okay.
I believe them.
Then what would you
And I heard also in the same letter that Aunt Sia has been sending my son's nudes. My son has been a minor.
Wait, what?
My younger son is a minor.
What did she just say?
You people are fucking sick in the head on the internet. Abusing the hell out of my kids and being the predators you are. Trust me, authorities are being called. People are gonna find out. And I'm gonna blow this whole fucking shit up.
No, I bet she's not. I bet she's never going to talk about this again. She's going to have done this terrible thing. She's never going to address it again. She's going to let this shameful thing be out there forever and never even apologize to her son for saying this stuff. Never come up with any proof or any evidence. Never do anything about the people she's talking about. She's just going to let this sit out there and try to ruin her son's life because Shanny is a vindictive evil person.
But you, William, you're not my son. After knowing what I know what you're doing to your brother right now, you are not my son. Zachary deserved better than how you treated him.
Oh, yeah, scrotum update from Victor. Day 3 of Scrote winding up in strange places. Got the old rumple ball skin stuck in a can of SpaghettiOs. Added the meatballs myself. Congratulations. That was well timed.
And he deserves to have his words and everything that you've done to him. He deserves to get his fucking justice from you.
This is horrible. She's doing this. She's talking about her son. Publicly like this. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. Doesn't care about anyone but herself. This is horrible. This is actually horrible, guys.
I hate you, William.
Yeah.
You ruined my life. And you ruined your brother's life.
She just said her son ruined her life. Why? Because he doesn't want to talk to you, Shanny? You're that much of a narcissist, you're that much of an ego monster that your son not wanting to talk to you because you acted like a monster to him for many years ruined your life? That's amazing. Good for you. Good for you.
Or your goddamn narcissistic personality disorder and your fucking pervertry. I can't believe you've been doing this to your brother. I can't believe you did this to your brother. And all of this was done when I wasn't there.
Wait, what? Wait. We're gonna go back a little bit. I went back too far. Hold on. I didn't go back far enough.
There
Damn it.
was done when I wasn't there.
Awesome. That's what I thought she said. A very self-serving thing to throw in there, which, by the way, you know, all this stuff that happened. Well, I wasn't even there. I know I'm his mother, and I should have been doing something about any of this stuff I'm saying happened. By the way, you guys gotta know, I wasn't even there. First of all, Shanny, you weren't there. You weren't there because you're not a good mother and you don't care about your kids. Secondly, you were there because you don't leave that house. And somehow you sit in the house with children every day and you didn't raise them. And thirdly, that doesn't absolve you of any responsibility, as you're so hoping it does, by sitting here claiming you weren't even there, as you're accusing your son of doing terrible stuff. You're not a good mother. You never were. Exactly.
I never want to have anything to do with you again, William.
Her own son.
I don't deal with child predators. I don't enable them.
You're sitting right next to one. You're sitting right next to one right now, Shanny. Don't even pull that bullshit.
I don't care if you're my kid. I find you a piece of trash. Fucking disgusting human being. No wonder you're in that furry shit.
As the man sitting next to her wears cat ears. The whole family are a bunch of fucking weirdos, and then she's sitting there actually trying to take the high road. I'm better than all of you, as she says this about her own son. While Cat Ears McGee sits there next to her, going, "Yeah, Shanny, you're right at everything. Shanny." God damn, the two of them are the worst people in the world.
No wonder, William, you're in that furry shit. I'm gonna have to get Allie's army on your ass. In the 90s.
Oh my god. She's sitting here like plotting over who she can send after her son to ruin his life. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck, dude? She is horrible.
And I gotta make sure to call the FBI and let them know what you're doing to your brother. Pimping him out on the internet to predators. A poor autistic boy. I knew something was going on, and now I know the truth. I mean, it's a weight off my shoulders, Will.
How is that a weight off your shoulders? What? That's a horrifying thing she just said. That should be a heavy weight on your shoulders, knowing that if that were true. Instead, it's a weight off her shoulder because now she can just say, my son's a horrible person and I don't care about him anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh.
Definitely not yours. Because what you're about to go through and be investigated for, you deserve.
Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible.
You deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
And you separated me and your foster mom and wedged us so much so I can't even inform her about what you're doing to your brother.
Yeah, I'm sure that was Will, and not the fact that Shanny acts like a manipulative, horrible person every day of her life. I'm sure it was Will is the reason that his foster mother doesn't want to talk to you, and not the way that you act. I'm sure Shanny was just trying to act like a responsible, loving parent, and not being a horrible person, and trying to contact Will all the time, and be like, Will, give me money, I need money. Like, horrible. You know why this is all, you know what this is all about, right? This is all about because she and Rev want Will to move back in with them now that he's 18. Now that he's 18, she wants Will to move back in with them and start working a job and paying them money. Paying them all the money from his job. And he doesn't want to do that. And so they're going on this 3-4 day long bender trying to ruin his life because he doesn't want to move back in with them and give them all his money so they don't have to work. Terrible people. Terrible people.
So now the authorities are going to get involved. The very fact that you have your minor brother on the internet talking on your behalf. So irresponsible. You don't give a shit if there's predators on the internet and you could possibly put your brother in danger. You don't give a shit about that. You're not protecting my kid. You don't give a shit if you're making your brother be friends with actual goddamn predators.
Yeah, I mean, she might win it this year. She's going hard, you know. The judging season is coming up very soon. That might be why. She's really going for her cowie this year. She's really going for the golden cow this year. She's really hoping it'll be her. Cyrax got it last year. She's hoping it'll be her this year.
You don't give a goddamn shit. And the cops are covering for this shit, too.
Oh, and the cops are covering for it, sure. Yeah, definitely. Good God, this woman is horrible.
But now I know. Now I know. Enough people have told me what's been going on. And I've been being treated like a goddamn fool. But this is freeing in a lot of ways. 'Cause I will not worry for you anymore. I will not shed one goddamn tear for you, William. You're not worth it. As a human being, you're not worth it. No.
Wow. About her own son. Again, about her own son. She just said, as a human being, he's not worth crying over. Again, her own son. Her own son. I'm not saying if you found this out about someone, you're supposed to, think they're okay despite it. But you wouldn't say that about your own. What about, a mother's love is through everything? No one would say, a mother is wrong for loving her child despite him being found out to be a criminal. Mothers love their children. But it's just, she doesn't. She doesn't care about her own child. She doesn't give a shit about her own child. One on Rumble from Bo. That's because you are a fool, Shanny. Case closed. Wrap it up. Exactly.
Do what I know. Knowing what I know what you're doing to your brother.
Exactly.
Shanny, you say you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see evidence to believe this.
I mean, for the first time in his life, Rev is actually being sane and being like, oh wait, maybe we should actually get evidence instead of just believing everything the internet says and then putting it out there on live stream, Shanny. Maybe that would be a good idea. Find the evidence first. But no, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and accuse William of terrible stuff before we've seen the evidence. And somehow Rev has to be the voice of reason right now.
You saw the evidence a long time ago.
Yeah, but from that to this?
Dude, he's obviously hanging out with predators and putting his brother on the internet.
Oh my God.
This is allegation level 50. Holy fuck. 50 million.
That's right. But this is what I believe. This is what I've seen. And you're not a son of mine, Will. Exposing your brother to predators is pretty fucking sick.
Well, doing this as a mother is pretty sick too. Pretty sick in the head that you think this is appropriate, even if you actually believe this stuff, which I don't even think you even believe it. I think you're just so desperate to get attention and get your way that you'll do whatever the hell you want. But even if you believe it, it's still pretty sick in the head to come on live stream and do any of this. One from Bo Ida. Must be a cold day in heck when a gay middle-aged man cosplaying as a preacher with cat ears. Makes sense. That is a good point, Bo. That is a good point.
People have been salivating over you. And your brother for years. And you lead them right to the goddamn predators who I was trying to protect you from for all these years.
You didn't do anything to protect those kids. You never did. You wouldn't even leave Rev to protect those kids. You're a liar. Yeah.
And all the parents on YouTube know that these people are predators. That they've been charged with rape, assault.
She's just making it up. Just making it up as she goes along. Just making up everything she can think of to try and ruin her kid's life because the kid doesn't want to move in with her and give her all his money. This is a loving mother, guys.
The fact that you are putting your brother online knowing he's a minor. Ooh, William. You try to manipulate your brother like that.
This is horrible. This is horrible, guys.
You were just like my mother.
Oh my god, she's horrible. Another $1 from Bo Ida. Who are these people, Shanny? Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, exactly. Just anything she can say horrible about her own child. Everyone, never forget, she's talking about her firstborn, her baby, her firstborn child that she's supposed to be in love with. This is how she talks. This is the woman who wants everyone to believe that she's a loving, wonderful person who cares about the world, and this is how she treats her firstborn son.
You are just like my mother. And I don't care anymore. You should be protecting your brother. Will, you should be protecting your brother. And you didn't. You never have. You didn't care enough. You didn't care enough to protect your brother from these people. Hell, you're not even protecting yourself from these people. Like, all the fucking shit I took for your boys over the goddamn years over protecting you from these people. To know that
You didn't take shit for protecting them. You took shit because you didn't protect them, because you didn't care about them. You abused them and used them as toys and pawns in your relationship, on your YouTube channel, so you could pretend to be a wonderful, amazing, famous YouTuber with kids who you didn't take care of. You didn't fucking do anything for them. You didn't care about them. You never did and you never will. It's all about Shanny. It's all about Shanny. And if you don't do everything Shanny wants, she'll do whatever she can to ruin your life.
you're aligning with them, I should have given you up a long time ago.
Well, luckily you did give him up eventually because you don't care about him. You never did. God damn, 2 shows in a row today where I'm just getting like visibly angry at the stupidity and evilness of the person on the other end. I gotta take I need a vacation from this vacation, guys.
And let you have them anyway. I shouldn't have even fought. Why? Why did I waste my time fighting for you boys? When you'd go to the state people who I was trying to protect you from.
You didn't fight for them. They got taken away, and you had every opportunity to get your life in order, get your shit in order, get them back, do everything you need to do, get kids back, and you didn't even bother to do that. You just waited till the state removed all chance you had to take custody, and then you cried about it. And then you sit here saying, I tried to do everything for you. You didn't do a thing for them. You didn't care about them. It was easier to just give them up than be a responsible parent, and you chose that.
The whole time.
And you chose Rev. But there you go. You chose Rev too.
These predators online who have shown that they do get in between child and mother to separate them so they can invite you into their life. They are openly showing what kind of predatory behaviors they have. And how they give minors a bunch of money to be friends with them these grown adults, what do you think they fucking are? And no one's listening to me. No one's getting help for my kids.
Because it was your responsibility to help them. And you failed them. You wouldn't do anything for them. And now you're saying it's everyone else's fault. God, she's so horrible.
But there's a bunch of predators who are giving my sons money for influence and grooming. They are grooming my sons right now as we speak. And no one is doing anything about it. And been grooming them for quite a while. These grown adults, Carrie and TJ. These are the same people who talked about it's being okay to have relationships with teenagers. The same fucking people.
Yeah, she really thinks she's doing something here. She really thinks she's doing something that's gonna help her. This is what internet addiction and you know, the other addictions she has, you know, does to your brain. She doesn't even understand what she's doing to her life, to her son's life. She's so concerned these past few days with getting the attention, the views, and that little bit of money she gets from doing these streams that a lot of people watch, that she's ready to just throw out all chance she had of ever having a relationship with her kid, all chance that kid have of anyone even possibly not talking about this, you know, like a good parent does. You don't need Steve info. She's wildly famous. Her name is Shanny for Christ. Just look up Shanny for Christ, and you'll find countless videos detailing all the horrible stuff she's done over the years.
I need help.
Yeah.
I need help. I need help. I have a bunch of fucking predators after my children.
You just disowned him. It sounds like you don't care about him.
A bunch of internet predators after my children.
Okay. You know what? If I have the video, we're gonna go on to something else just to, just to watch, like, literally anything else. Please. No, damn it. Well, I bet you I can find it on YouTube. Bet you if I can find it in YouTube really quickly. Shanny. Hold on. Oh, why is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Found it. So here we'll watch something a little less depressing to take us out to the end of this show, because that was horrible. That was horrible, guys. Let's let me pull up the video here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, dead air. Give me 1 second here. Let me boost the volume and share the screen, guys, and we'll watch this. And we'll enjoy this, and then we'll head out for the night, guys.
But I wanted to go on Carrie's channel and talk about this, because this was hilarious. I couldn't believe this. The guy looks like he needs a sandwich in the worst way, and she told me to get lost. Now, how can you sit there and say you love your... And then on top of that, Shanny says... What did Shanny say? No. It was Rev. Rev called her his wife. Right in front of me. Now, this is a different G-man they're dealing with. I ain't the G-man that's going to be nodding my head and agreeing everything they got to say this time, right? She sat there and called... He called her his wife. And I said, dude, that's not your wife. That's your girlfriend.
You guys lived with me, you would understand.
Yeah, I take a few things every now and then.
No late night Machete tonight. I gotta go to work tomorrow. We'll probably be doing we probably won't even have Machete Bowl tomorrow. There's a good chance tomorrow I'm gonna get off of work and we're gonna have 2.5 hours of Cyrax shit to cover, him whining about William and everyone in the world. But no late night Machete tonight.
That's up.
Yes, a few things
really
that
nice.
I haven't even partaked in, and then there's nothing left.
What? I didn't.
Well, maybe I'm saving it for a time I need it instead of eating.
She was saving the cookie. By the way, if people don't know the context, they're fighting because Rev ate some cookies. Shanny went to the bathroom, and Rev, who's starving because Shanny doesn't share her food with him, Rev ate some of her cookies. Rev ate some of their cookies, and they're having a fight about it. And she goes, I might need those cookies. What do you need cookies for, Shanny? What do you ever need cookies for?
Eating everything all up at once.
I don't eat the whole thing. I have two.
I'm just saying, you're in one of your binge modes.
Are you fucking serious?
She says, the 600-pound woman says to the stick figure next to her, you were in your binge mode because you ate 2 of my cookies. She is such a ridiculous human being.
I barely had any food.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
I
I'm not gonna
have
say
barely
anything
had
else
any
because you're not
fucking
even
food.
thinking right.
I have barely had
Yeah,
any.
you're binge mode.
Are you serious? Seriously, I barely had any.
Okay.
No. This was actually about the food, the baked product, cookies. What kind of? No, it's clearly got to be about drugs. What adult human being would have an argument in a relationship over cookies? No. Shanny did. Shanny had a fight over cookies.
I filled myself up with something because I felt like I couldn't pass out.
Well, good. I'd like to fill some food up too and have some things too. I mean, you ate up all the freaking peanut butter.
That is are you serious, man?
Yeah, again, for people who don't know, there was a time when the only food that Jason was allowed to eat in that house was a jar of peanut butter because Shanny didn't like peanut butter, so he was allowed to eat out of a jar of peanut butter.
Well, it's
People get that for me.
It's the only thing I eat, dude. That's not true.
On a regular fucking basis.
That's not true.
2 from Brandon Hansen. What's crappin' up in this bitch like a... Yes, exactly. Yes.
That's what I go through. That's
You
how I
eat
survive,
just-
man.
The same things I eat all the time.
Very little amounts. Very small amounts. 1 or 2 cookies.
I'm not talking about cookies.
Well, then what are you talking about? The pasta? I have a
I'm
bowl
just
of
gonna
pasta.
drop it because you're just gonna be in denial the whole time. I'm just gonna drop it.
Again, this is about cookies. These are 2 people. I think they were almost 40 at this point. They were arguing about cookies. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
If I have binge on your fucking treats too much, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I
You did. There's just a few cookies left, and I'm just like, I barely had any.
Are you serious? I seen you with the milk dunking cookies night after
It
night.
was 2 cookies.
No, night after night, Shannon.
It wasn't night after night.
The M&M cookies.
2 cookies, really?
No, 2
God.
cookies night after night. You've been snacking on them for like weeks.
I haven't been snacking on them for weeks.
Yes, you have.
Okay, Jason.
You have.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
I love it,
the
Tim.
fact that everyone believes that I'm a pig and I starve you.
I had 3 fucking M&M.
Yeah, why would anybody believe that as they're fighting because Jason ate 2 of her cookies? Why would anyone believe that she starves him? 5 from Kill Callie on Rumble here. To keep the cookie monster at bay. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that.
3. Like, we both know what's the truth here because we live together. I had 3 M&M cookies. 3. That's the truth.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I survived. And that's all I need.
I'm sure, hun.
All right, you know, I'm gonna end it. I'm getting really tired. I am completely beat. I am done. I gotta get ready to go to sleep and get some energy for tomorrow and somehow deal with the world. Gotta go outside. It's terrible. Anyways, but that's I think that's where we're gonna end it tonight. She's a terrible person. At the worst, we'll have more videos of her freaking out tomorrow to watch, or you know, Cyrax tomorrow, or something. We'll see. But as always, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
The best title, they are filth lovers. They love filth. And they think the more filth they hear, the more filth they say, the more they enjoy it. They're just a bunch of people who loves filth. And we don't love filth.